Why, hello and good evening, YouTubers! This is Tails86 here with Weekly Review, getting ready to show you all a very special video that has been one of my most wanted reviews that I've actually been wanting to do. And it's going to be for one of the best fighting games in my opinion, Tatsunoko versus Capcom. That came out for the Wii on January 26, 2010 from Capcom. So we're going to take a look at this title and just talk a little bit about it. So here we go. Now, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom is a traditional 2.5D fighting game used in 3D graphics that has kind of like a feel, like a Street Fighter type feel to it, but also kind of like a feel for a traditional 2D fighting title like they used to make back in the old days. Now, of course, you have 13 different characters from each roster. You have 13 from Tatsunoko's side, 13 from the Capcom side, each of them ranging from different series. You have the Lost Planet, PTX unit. You have Frank West from the Dead Rising series. You have Yami as a final boss. Uh-oh, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, watch out! And then we have a couple of the characters from the Street Fighter series, as well as a lot of other different characters from Tatsunoko and Capcom that you guys have probably played. So we're going to talk a little bit about the game. Also go through the menu that we have right here. First we have our arcade mode, going through 10 different bosses, including the special final boss, as I gave away the hint. We have a versus mode, survival mode. Of course, you keep fighting until your health bar runs out. Your time attack mode, training mode, your player data for your statistics, your options, your shop for purchasing anything that's available to the shop, like for extra content, special illustrations, special movies, stuff like that for extra content. You have your gallery for viewing all your images for each of your fighters that you go through, and your extra game. Now, to actually get this extra game, you have to complete the game on any level, facing against Yami. Again, spoiler alert. But basically, you have to beat the game, and as you go through the credits section, you will see a bunch of letters popping up that are different colors instead of the ones that are in the credits. The credits will be black and blue, sometimes changing to different colors. You have to grab the gold yellow letters and spell out "thank you for playing." When you do that, you will gain this extra game, and you'll be able to earn extra zenny for doing like a shooting game. And you only have 4 characters to choose from, but that's okay. And of course, you have your Nintendo Wi-Fi section for playing online, which is actually a lot better than I thought it would be. I've actually been playing a couple people online lately, and there has not been any lag at all, so I'm very happy about that. Now, we're going to talk about each character, but also we're going to do a little bit of gameplay. So we're going to use Chun-Li, and we're going to also use, who do we want to use? We're going to use Batsu. Now, like I said, some of these characters you guys might not know, and some you might know if you've ever played the traditional fighting games from Capcom, the ones that used to come out, like Marvel vs. Capcom, or any of the other traditional titles that they've ever come out with. Now, also, this has a complete 3D environment for all the stages and everything, so this looks very breathtaking for a Wii game. Now, as you can see on the very bottom, you have a tension gauge. Or actually not a tension gauge, actually it's a special gauge. This is used for your special attacks and your special moves. Now you can also execute your special moves by just pressing a certain amount. You can actually check your books and stuff in the instructions booklet, or if you got the pre-order item from GameStop, you have those cards where you can actually read off and read about the different types of moves that you can find out about them. Now, as you can see, though, there's a lot of really cool moves that you can do in this game, as well as a lot of cool combos that you can do. So it all depends on what kind of character you choose. I mean, otherwise, I mean, this is a really great title. I mean, I personally think it's one of the best fighting games that's ever been made for the Wii, ever. And I know there haven't been a whole lot of fighting games, especially not ones from Capcom. And this is the very first Capcom versus series that they've ever had on the Wii since the Wii has been out. So I think it's a good thing that Capcom went ahead and brought this series to the Wii, because it was only going to be out in Japan, but thankfully American gamers thrived and asked and begged Capcom to bring it to America. So they did. You see, we got Alex here from Street Fighter 3. We're going to try to see if we can kick his ass with Chun-Li. Now you can also change out different characters as well using certain button combinations. Trying to remember exactly which ones they are right offhand. Now otherwise though, you can execute your specials pretty easily. If you need to, you can actually go into training mode. That's why they had the training mode for that. But I mean, otherwise the game is one of those types of games that's just, I mean, it's adrenaline rushing. I mean, you actually get a feel like you're actually fighting against the guy and everything, fighting against the guy or the girl. Excuse me for that. As well as having a couple extra special moves and stuff. I mean, the game is solid. It's one of my favorite titles that I think I've ever played on my Wii, except for a lot of others, and I have played a lot of them, as you guys know. The online, like I said before, is really good. I've played a couple people from YouTube. I played Sergio on it, and it's been pretty good. Space G, I still need to play you, so I'm hoping you're going to play me next. Yes. Deefy, I need a rematch with you, because you suck after that last match. Nah, I'm just kidding. Otherwise, a couple people on Nintendo Life, I've played against them. They're a lot of fun. And, I mean, if you ever want to hit me up for a match, please go ahead and send me a message or anything like that. But otherwise, this title is getting an 8 out of 10 for two reasons. Number one, Yami is too strong for being the last boss, and I do mean a lot stronger than he needs to be. Like, if you even on 1 star, I've actually played on 1 star. I hate saying that, but you try playing him on 5 stars, and you'll definitely see why. You'll want to start off at the very lowest position of difficulty, because it is not any bit easy. But the other reason is because one of the other characters, called Tekken Blade, is way too strong in my opinion, especially with his beam. His beam is like as deadly as anything. Like, he can actually take you out if he wanted to. If he has a full bar, if he had a full 5 maximum bar, or even at least a 3 bar, he could easily take you out with 2 of those special moves. Easily. Because he's just, in my opinion, I think they overpowered him a little bit too much. But otherwise, though, a lot of the other characters are well balanced, and everything is great. I mean, controls are great. It's very fluid. It actually feels like a great fighting game. And, I mean, really and truly, that's all I have anything bad about it. I mean, otherwise, though, it's one of those titles that anybody who's a fan of fighting games, especially of Street Fighter and a lot of other fighting games from like the Capcom series, they really need to pick it up. So I would definitely recommend anyone who wants a good fighting game to play this. So I'm hoping you guys enjoyed this review, and stay tuned to be looking out for some more reviews coming soon. Thank you guys for watching.